Yeah, I mean, obviously we talked about it, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. The Lone Star is tough, especially when you go on the road. It's going to be tough, and so Kingsville is a great team. Coach Madrid does a great job. They shot the ball extremely well. I mean, I don't look back on. I think we made a few defensive mistakes, but overall, I think it was still okay. We just, we got to get better, got to learn from it, and these kids they'll be hungry and they'll be ready to go, and they came back and responded on Saturday, which we were very pleased with.
Obviously, you never want to lose, but some ways kind of loss sometimes be good. So it's like, hey, stop buying all the hype. We still have work to do.
Yeah, I mean, you don't ever want to lose, you know what I mean? But the biggest thing I always tell our kids when we do have a setback is learning from that. You got to learn from that each and every day. And I think these young ladies did, and I think they showed a lot of grit and toughness on Saturday, responding like that. I mean, of course, you make 17 threes, that helps too, I mean, but these kids, we've had to battle through some injuries and stuff like that, and so, we're going to get healthier and hopefully respond and continue to our upward trend.
I feel like in these last 2 games, you saw a lot of names you don't typically see. I feel like for your team, what's it like to see some of these other players step up and have great performances?
Yeah, it's great. I think you're probably referring to maybe Asia. I mean, she lit the world on fire on Saturday, and you could just see the confidence flowing from her. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's part of the reason why you recruit the way you do. You want to have depth. You want to be able to, get through injuries when they do happen, and we've been able to do that so far. And hopefully we can get healthier and stay that way, and get better from there.
When you look at some of the younger players in your roster, you got a couple of freshmen, maybe not getting on the court all the time, but in terms of growth from where they started to where they are now, I mean, how's that been going?
Yeah, the freshmen have grown so much. Even in a couple of young ladies that haven't had the opportunity, to play yet, they've still grown a lot. I mean, it's been fun to watch. And I give a lot of credit to the upperclassmen though. I mean, these upperclassmen have really helped these freshmen along. Mentor them and coach them and stuff like that. So, and give the freshmen credit for listening and learning too. So it's been both ways, and it's been fun to watch.
You guys had that early exhibition game on Wednesday. Are there like some cool kids here or anything? What's going on?
Yeah, so that's going to be a fun day. We got it's a community day, and so there'll be I don't know the exact number of elementary school and junior high kids, but there's going to be a good number of kids coming. We're gonna have a little bit of fun too. We're gonna play a lot of the freshmen in that game, and so it should be a fun day.
Getting ready to go out to Tampa.
Yeah. Tampa, we head there actually the next day after Wednesday and play Florida Tech and University of Tampa. Tampa probably at that point will be a top 10 team. I mean, they're undefeated. They're really good, and I wanted to do that. We wanted to challenge ourselves right before Christmas break to see one more challenge before we, obviously turn the page and go straight Lone Star the rest of the semester next year.